My husband's final gift to me wasn't just sentimental, it was everything. It wasn't about the money or the object itself. It was about the love, the memories, and the life we built together. He gave it to me, knowing he didn't have much time left. And in that moment, it became a symbol of our bond, our journey, and everything we overcame. So when someone came after it, coldly, shamelessly, trying to rip it away just because he was no longer here, I didn't break down. I didn't just cry. I stood tall, channeled every ounce of strength he ever saw in me, and I fought back with everything I had. Welcome back to Voice of Tales, where real-life stories of love, loss, justice, and sweet revenge come alive. This channel is a space where the quiet fighters, the ones who don't back down when the world pushes too hard, get their voices heard. If you believe in standing your ground, honoring what truly matters, and watching karma do its thing, then you're in the right place. Hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and make sure to subscribe for more powerful stories where truth, love, and justice always find a way. Life with my husband was the kind of love story most people only dream about. He was a kind, gentle soul, the type of man who brought warmth into every room and made even the hardest days feel lighter. Through every up and down, he stood by me, never wavering in his support, always lifting me up with quiet strength and unwavering love. He wasn't just my partner. He was my rock, my best friend, the calm in every storm. Every memory we made together still echoes in the halls of our home, and his presence remains in the little things: the garden he planted, the coffee mug he always used, the chair he read in. Losing him broke my heart, but the love we shared gave me the strength to keep going. As time went on, my husband began to slow down. At first, we thought it was just age catching up, but then came the diagnosis: a cruel illness that didn't leave much hope. He faced it with more grace and courage than I thought humanly possible. He knew his time was limited, and instead of crumbling under that weight, he poured all of his energy into making sure I'd be okay after he was gone. Every gesture, every word was filled with quiet intention. He made peace with the inevitable, not out of weakness, but out of love. Love for me, for the life we built, and for the memories we shared. In those final months, he began preparing something special, a final gift that would later mean more to me than anything else in the world. Not long before he passed, my husband called me outside one crisp morning with that familiar spark in his eyes, the kind that made me fall in love with him decades ago. Parked in the driveway was a vintage car, beautifully restored, gleaming in the sunlight. I was speechless. "It's yours," he said, his voice trembling just a little. "Something to remember all our road trips, and so you can go anywhere, even when I can't be beside you." That car wasn't just metal and wheels. It was memories, freedom, and love wrapped into one final, perfect gift. He'd been secretly working on it for months, knowing it would outlast him. It wasn't just a vehicle. It was a piece of his soul, a symbol of our journey together, and the one I'd have to continue on my own. After he passed, it felt like the world lost all its color. The house was quieter than I could bear, every room echoing with memories, his laughter in the kitchen, the way he'd hum under his breath while fixing things in the garage. I'd wake up expecting him to be there, only to be crushed by reality all over again. The grief was suffocating, and that car he gave me, it became my lifeline. I'd sit inside it for hours, clutching the steering wheel like it was his hand. It still smelled like him, still had his little notes tucked in the glove box. Losing him was unbearable. But that car, that gift, it was the one thing that made me feel like he was still with me. So when someone tried to take it away, they didn't just mess with the possession. They came after my last connection to him. That gift, whether it was a car, a piece of land, or the cabin he built by hand, became more than just a physical object. It was a living symbol of our love, a reminder that even in his final days, he was thinking of me. Every time I looked at it, I didn't just see wood or metal. I saw the man who poured his heart into making sure I'd be okay after he was gone. It became my safe place, my anchor when the waves of grief tried to pull me under. I'd walk that land and feel like he was walking beside me. I'd sit in that car and feel his presence in the seat next to me. That gift wasn't just his final gesture. It was the embodiment of our entire life together, wrapped in one lasting act of love. And no one was going to take that away from me without a fight. After his passing, just when I thought I could begin to grieve in peace, someone came forward, the kind of person who sees death not as a time for mourning, but as an opportunity. It was either a greedy relative who had barely spoken to us in years, a cold-hearted HOA with too much power and too little compassion, or a developer pretending to be a friend with a hidden agenda. They claimed that my husband's final gift to me wasn't legally mine, or that I was somehow unfit to keep it. Whether it was through forged documents, shady legal threats, or emotional manipulation, their goal was clear: take away the one thing that meant the world to me. But what they didn't know was that I wasn't just a grieving widow. I was a woman with fire in her heart and a legacy to protect. They came armed with claims and paperwork, trying to disguise their greed behind legal jargon and technicalities. Whether it was an inheritance loophole, a disputed property line, or conveniently missing documents, they insisted that my husband's final gift, the one he poured his heart into, should belong to them. They spoke with cold detachment, treating it like just another asset to be divided or reclaimed. But to me, it wasn't just paperwork or land. It was a piece of him, a living reminder of our love and everything we built together. And no matter how convincing their arguments sounded, I knew deep down that their intentions were anything but honorable. I calmly stood my ground and explained that this gift, whether it was the land, the cabin, or the car, was meant for me. It wasn't some random asset or forgotten detail in a will. It was something my husband planned with love, knowing how much it would mean to me after he was gone. He had told me himself, in quiet moments during his final days, that this was his way of making sure I'd have something tangible to hold on to, something that represented all the years we shared. I wasn't fighting for a thing. I was fighting for the memory, the promise, and the love behind it. Even when you try to offer compromises or provide proof of your husband's true intentions, it often feels like no one wants to listen. You lay everything out clearly, showing how he meant no harm, hoping it will ease the tension. But instead, the hostility only grows stronger. It's frustrating when people refuse to see reason, ignoring the evidence and pushing their own assumptions, making a difficult situation even harder to resolve. But no matter how much you try to explain, they dismiss you completely, mocking your emotions like they don't matter. Instead of listening, they escalate things by threatening legal action, turning what should be a simple conversation into a full-blown battle. It's painful and exhausting to face people who refuse to see your side and use intimidation rather than understanding. They don't stop at words. They send official notices, trespass on your property, or even try to take what was given to you by force. Whether it's attempting to tow your vehicle, bulldoze your land, or move in without permission, Their actions cross every line. It's a harsh reality when people go to such extreme lengths, ignoring boundaries and legal rights, just to get what they want. You feel completely violated, as if all your boundaries have been shattered, and the grief you thought you had begun to heal from comes rushing back stronger than ever. It's like reliving the pain all over again, facing not only the loss, but also the unfairness of people trying to take what means so much to you. That mix of anger, sadness, and helplessness can be overwhelming, making it hard to find peace. At some point, you stop being polite. Enough is enough. You realize that kindness and calm words won't protect what's rightfully yours, so you decide to fight back, not with blind rage or anger, but with careful preparation and determination. You start gathering every piece of evidence, documenting every interaction, and researching your legal rights. Instead of reacting emotionally, you become strategic, planning your moves with precision. You reach out to experts, consult with professionals, and make sure you're ready for whatever comes next. This isn't just about standing your ground anymore. It's about reclaiming your peace of mind and protecting what you love with strength and clarity. Your fight becomes a testament to resilience, proving that when pushed too far, you won't back down. You'll rise stronger and smarter than ever before. As you dig deeper into the situation, you start uncovering unsettling truths. Maybe they forged documents, tampered with evidence, or outright broke laws in their attempts to push you out or take what's yours. It's shocking and infuriating to realize that the people on the other side didn't just act unfairly, they crossed serious legal lines. This discovery changes everything. It's no longer just a dispute. It's a case of deceit and corruption that demands to be exposed. Knowing this fuels your determination even more, because now you're not just defending yourself. You're fighting back against injustice and fraud. Every forged signature, every illegal step they took becomes a weapon in your hands, proof that their actions were never legitimate. This revelation strengthens your resolve, reminding you that standing up for yourself isn't just necessary, it's the right thing to do, no matter how tough the fight gets. The tension finally reaches its peak when the battle moves into the courtroom, where every word, every piece of evidence, and every witness testimony carries immense weight. What started as a personal dispute now unfolds into a legal confrontation filled with high stakes and raw emotions. The courtroom becomes a battleground where strategies clash, and the truth is fought over under the scrutinizing eyes of a judge and jury. It's not just about facts anymore, it's about credibility, justice, and the fight to protect what's rightfully yours. The air is thick with suspense as each side presents their case, and every moment feels like it could tip the balance. You learn quickly that this isn't just a simple argument. It's a complex war of wills that demands patience, resilience, and a steadfast belief in your cause. In the end, the courtroom drama is more than just legal procedure. It's a test of character and the ultimate stage where justice either prevails or slips away. When your attorney steps up to present your case, everything changes. They lay out the facts clearly and confidently, backing every claim with irrefutable evidence. Video recordings, documents, witness testimonies, and meticulous records you've gathered. Each piece of proof is like a puzzle piece, fitting perfectly together, creating a picture so solid that there's no room for doubt. Your lawyer's calm and precise delivery not only highlights the truth, but also exposes the weaknesses and lies of the opposing side. It's a moment where preparation meets opportunity, and your side's story becomes undeniable. Watching your attorney dismantle false claims and present your rights with such authority gives you a renewed sense of hope and strength. This is where justice begins to take shape, proving that with the right evidence and representation, the truth will shine through no matter how hard others try to hide it. As the case unfolds, the judge carefully listens to every argument, reviews every piece of evidence, and watches the truth reveal itself clearly and undeniably. The mask finally slips from the greedy party, exposing their deceit, manipulation, and bad faith actions for all to see. What once seemed like a complicated conflict becomes a straightforward case of injustice, where the selfish motives and unlawful behavior of the other side stand out like glaring red flags. The judge's recognition of the facts brings a powerful sense of vindication, showing that justice isn't blind, it can see through lies and greed. This moment is more than just a legal victory, it's the moment when honesty triumphs, the truth shines in the courtroom spotlight, and the people who tried to take what wasn't theirs are held accountable for their actions. After all the stress, the long hours, and the emotional roller coaster, you finally win the case. The judge's decision not only restores what was taken from you, but also sends a clear message that your rights and dignity cannot be trampled on. It's a moment of relief and triumph, a validation of your courage, persistence, and meticulous preparation. Winning isn't just about the legal victory, it's about reclaiming your peace of mind and standing up to those who tried to bully or deceive you. This outcome proves that when you fight smart and stand your ground, justice can prevail even against the toughest opponents. It's a powerful reminder that no matter how hard the battle, holding on to the truth and believing in yourself can lead to a hard-earned and well-deserved win. Not only do you get to keep your husband's gift, the symbol of love, trust, and everything they tried to take away, but the other party faces serious consequences for their actions. They're hit with fines, public embarrassment, and legal repercussions that serve as a warning to anyone thinking they can bend the rules or intimidate others for personal gain. It's more than just a victory, it's justice served in full, showing that greed and dishonesty don't pay off. Watching them face the fallout is satisfying, a reminder that standing up for what's right can turn the tables on those who seek to harm you. This outcome doesn't just protect what's yours, it sends a powerful message to your community that fairness and truth will always prevail in the end. Now the gift your husband gave you sits safely in your hands, more precious than ever before. What once was just a simple token has transformed into a powerful symbol of resilience, love, and victory. Every time you see it, you're reminded not only of the special bond behind it, but also of the hard fight you endured to protect it. It holds a deeper meaning now, proof that no matter how hard others try to take away what matters most, your strength and determination can keep it safe. This gift isn't just an object anymore, it's a testament to your courage, a cherished reminder that some things are worth fighting for, and that true love and justice always find a way to endure. Sometimes, defending love means facing the unthinkable. When they tried to steal my husband's final gift, something deeply personal and irreplaceable, I knew I couldn't just stand by and watch. It wasn't just about the gift itself. It was about honoring his memory and everything we shared. So, I gave them a fight they never saw coming. With every challenge they threw my way, I stood stronger, refusing to back down. This isn't just a story about loss or conflict. It's a story about resilience, justice, and the lengths we'll go to protect what truly matters. If this story moved you, please don't forget to like the video, share your favorite part in the comments, and subscribe to Voice of Tales for more powerful true stories where the heart always wins. Your support means the world, and helps keep these stories alive. Stories about courage, justice, and the strength we all carry inside. Thanks for watching, and I can't wait to share the next unforgettable tale with you.